Jim, welcome to the JimJim Show.
Welcome to the JimJim Show. Today's topic, anger. What does anger represent for you? Anger represents an emotion that I'm not supposed to feel. It's one of those emotions that, growing up in Michigan, you're taught to pretend doesn't exist. Right? So if you get really angry about something, don't worry about it, just let it slide, move on, it's not a big deal. You hear these things over and over again. When I say you, I mean me. So when I hear these things over and over again, I learn, suppress my anger, get rid of it, and put it into a small little corner. As I've grown older, I've realized when I do this, I just become resentful and bitter, and eventually my anger comes out, but it comes out in like a huge tsunami wave and smashes into somebody. And I'm trying to get better at identifying the anger before it chops you in half. So, how does anger help society? See, the weird little thing about anger is that anger actually points to things that are really bothering us and really causing disharmony for us. And so when we ignore the anger, we start to ignore ourselves. We start to ignore the things that are causing us pain, because I believe below anger exists sadness and pain. And so when we start ignoring this, we start disconnecting from ourselves. And the problem is when we disconnect from ourselves, we disconnect from other people. What is the trickiest part about anger? Woo! What is the trickiest part about anger? So, when I am in the depth of anger, it's very hard to say that I'm in the depth of anger. So it's one of those things, it's one of those emotions that when you're in it, you completely don't know that you're in it. I had a friend of mine who was completely angry, stood up, and was shouting at another man, was shaking, pounding the table. And we said, dude, you're angry. And he says, no, I'm not. I said, you're angry, you're shaking. And, no, I'm not. And so the challenge, and one of the trickiest parts about anger, is recognizing that you're in anger and then realizing underneath that anger there's some pain or sadness. There's something that's driving me to feel so upset, but I really need to get out of that anger and focus on what's underneath it. And that's the trickiest part I've seen. Next time on the JimJim Show.
Jim